there a particular order to the case, or just wherever?
Wherever. I'm tired. I can flip on here.
It's just the piece that you gave me.
That's what it is. Good enough? Yep. Test case 8 interpretation stating from the specified case to be proposal to possibility failed to use the decision to give a new possibility case to be the special case of holding years cases brought by action litigated not granted by using hypothetical case or provided by zero opinion by that support case litigated up to real and adverse court case advisory opinions of decisions not raised by action law and court opinions opinions on the nature of advice that's in this litigation one ground with the specific court is that like judicial trade-off is that if we don't know the specific case they rule on two fairness without just by example the government means the plan of the act of so shit out of our place that we roll out the court can't make a rule case to plan look at the hand that test case and next it's Foucault first the links the legal understandings of social relations are inherently by Foucault in the 80 the legal code for a lot of such important actual procedures are inherently speaking here is everyone measuring the fact of the state and the social power of the right to be able to the fact that the department of the constitutional public right the constitution disciplinary coercion and the next link is that action by the court has no public effect on political emancipation Foucault and 80 to the state apparatus is inherent in virtually the apparatus of the service model of the conservative position for crime control and judges and judges have said a significant domination of the court of the court we're talking about this where the American decision by the day after several about that it informs the contentious issues in the court applies that there's a category of common to parties present and next that the rights give us a false sense of security by masking operations of power ransom in 1997 the discourse comprises looks like high visual and centralized power that goes means to repeat the form of the power of the letters and the first power and the level of the power of the life should have provided the method of positions of any part individuals with the rights and provides an adequate defense against all the power society to use that social and important power and false sense of security allowing more power to go undetected and unopposed and empowerment is exercise of repressive power relations stated 99 releases of power and voluntary course of power and related to environment significant time on the usually both the problem of power government and legislation created you could set a condition of right and more effective and more when considered as the authority of the nation in order to maintain a certain substantial and government regulation for the government has the right to exercise the freedom of government to independent of information has certain subjectively capacity of freedom and the next is the next limit that power from the standard of institutions fails to control your 1993 the constitution institutions and power relations are instrument for the elemental workings of power and power is covering all human interaction into institutions or institutions are the means that power use is not the source of the works of the power analyzing the power that's always a more refined great analysis it is the question of analyzing institutions from the standard of the power and the power from the standard of institutions and the impact is that biopower legislation needed in 2001 provide a more sophisticated interpretation of the power alternative is to vote negative and criticism necessary to reveal powers to govern professional replication by political governments proponents and the ones that tasked to protect working with institutions such as political violence and master or get find them there's centers available for support for most of the support for the domination of access to questions that what institutions to get access to distribute the other more has recognized the support for the class power to the life and the continuing the power to reconstitute that leading after the American revolutionary process next up star decisis A Roberts committed to consensus now means will often narrow rulings times and intent not to never rock trying to move the court said when you dance to his own devices to and rock feelings to struggle with the unanimous ruling going by for the letter read the former and overruled God star decisis the 001 overruled with brain star decisive any force whatsoever star decisis certifying the rule of law that accessibility and the knowledge is particularly important star decisis catered to the time of scaling 2001 star as an legal consequences when disciplinary able to predict the force partner and life of the real and the more than the engaged in the practice society and as key to the economic regulation State Rock Board in 2004, the differences in political practice and these adjustments for political institutions, on political institution candidates, especially with the political practice, unlikely rates of decision that would lead to significant tax on the party, and for state ruling is considered survival and asking justice before the court. Every institution has control of carbon dioxide and critical gas science and the state, in this case, is nothing less than survival of the earth next to the counterplan first text. The United States Congress should pass a freedom of choice act preventing imposition of requirements of parental consent and for consent waiting periods and record keeping upheld by the U.S. Supreme Court of Land Territories of Southeast Pennsylvania et al. Robert Casey et al. Someone who first installed the FOCA revokes the restrictions in Casey private 892 on the passage of freedom of choice act can restore the freedom of women enjoy before Casey first passed the act now because of the new school windows. The day when the measure of convenience was reenacted was cited in the law of Casey to the last petition of death by the constitutional authority to pass it. And all of the counterplans saw the affirmative court action legitimate to the social regimes of family, sex, and marriage was in 005. Currently, the proceeding of legal sexual activity positive legislation annexed on case first. This ethical guarantees meaningful abortion rights. It's only a risk that the plan will gut them by forcing bigger political goals. Gregory 96. The persons who favor legal abortion are the advocates of the most sophisticated weapon depraved of modern politics. Emphasis on keeping abortion legal promise and access to safe abortion and private services would be more difficult and riskier alternative of forcing a pro-democracy majority and backlash turns the case empowering rights. Risk than absolute ban. Gregory 96. Average to afford to ever go protest risk of making empowering strong pro-life correlates represent the threats to the vitality of Roe and which will placate conservative backlash by implementing severely anti-abortion foreign policies. Urged to know for them as means to refer to church and convince lawmakers to impose restrictions on reproductive rights. Women are policymakers can placate a conservative constitution by imposing severe abortion restrictions on women in other countries and next reproductive rights don't spill over, starting with the abortion prevents some real change. Jameson in 01. Liberty is wrong with the decision to ban reproductive rights and reproductive freedom to encourage prior to infant freedom reduces women to primarily values their ovaries begin with equal moral, begin with the equal moral person who reflects the complexity of the must be free person who can further control the means and ends of our reproductive capabilities and abortion focuses undermine progressive movements greater than any single movement or mobilized and more likely to support restrictions on abortion less likely to mobilize coalitions and distract splinter sets movement committee to abandon the party political economic policy for the party conservative family values and social coercion the widespread access creates pressure to abort agencies denied by the constraining social force in Denver in 05. Pregnant women face a multitude of problems against her part of the face and responsibility of these factors could exert pressure on a woman to abort and concernedly overwhelm women's own wishes to give birth and focus on defending abortion rights alienates allies trades off with more important political action. In 97, that are making abortion rallying point is the limited potential to enhance women's substantive equality, making abortion impede women to chance for equality because it detracts from those and before nations and basic women this has ultimately damaged feminist health and alienating many supporters in the process. And also next is elitism turn first increasing judicial and power is the strategy based on used by elites to shut out peripheral groups and safeguard their own interests. Crucial in 2000 judicial empowerment as a result of the contest of the strategy of peak spending police and services seeking to preserve the contempt of the Japanese challenging the elites because it possess of judicial foreign actions in the name and it should get attention right in the order to transfer power to reinforce and judicial power to move an effective institutional political elites until they learn challenge policy references and the counterplan solve better checking racism, spirit murder, less than 90% equal protection, intelligence, equality, social power, sexual last subordinate division of the body, social security, spirit, misogyny, self-evident inclusion of others under poverty, there's no chance to move forward as an individual orgasm. That's there's a constant more targeted and eradicating poverty rates and misogyny. And next turn is that the court ensures public backlash and voice Congress avoids this civil rights act group started in the 1979 on the civil protection mechanism for the prosecution and the law illegitimacy of the state and many from the Congress have been discussing every effect on legitimacy change from the legislature consideration to the judicial administration via any culture shift as well as in rule shifting power. And next is that the adjudication alienating the political legislation ensures the physical great comparison in 1999 the interpretation of legal justice superior to the authority and the legislative body friends of government and people.
What's the last argument?
Adjudication alienates the public while legislation doesn't. Maybe that's kind of
Okay, what's the status of your stuff?
Go for the counterplan, critiques and method argument, counterplan, or policy.
No status quo?
No status quo.
Okay. You're stare decisis dissent. This got this card from Time Magazine saying Roberts is going to make narrow decisions. But what does narrow decisions have to do with overrules?
No, I mean, that piece of evidence also indicates that he is choosing which cases to even hear based on
Yeah.
whether or not there will be a unanimous decision. And
But
it
couldn't
indicates
they
that-
unanimously overrule something? Your link is overrules in your union.
Sure, but I mean, it's a comparative piece of evidence as to what
If you'll be able to
as to what has
consensus in
actually-
the court.
as to what has actually
Thanks,
happened in his,
Okay.
while he's been on the court, which means there haven't been any overrules and he's not planning on taking on any cases that will result in an overrule.
That makes sense. Your EPA impact is just that it quotes the guy who's litigating the prosecutor and says, at stake in this case is nothing less than the survival of the earth. Do you have any cause that says it actually leads to regulations that would solve enough CO2
Yeah, we have those
emissions to, and not, as in the one you see, there's no. Also, you tag this wrap-up board card as though it has something to do with the massive EPA decision. Do you have any card that says that capital is key to the massive EPA decision?
Yeah, we also have those cards.
So you've got to read like 3 cards in the block before you've read it this
I
out
can probably handle that.
here.
Well, you have to make some arguments to truly see first. But
If we press you, you'll read the full dissent.
Okay, so why would Roberts backpedal and not overrule Mass v. EPA when there's like other cases that have been heard that he dislikes after Mass v. EPA, like abortion and affirmative action? Where's your evidence that he would backpedal on EPA,
Why backpedal?
not overrule EPA?
Sure, I mean, the first piece of evidence indicates that, like, the Clean Water Act case that they just
Sure.
heard indicates
All right.
that can be.
All right, your Tyler Mitchell 94 evidence says overrules after change in membership are damaging because, like, if people put on conservative justice,
Please.
it says that after change in membership, people expect conservative justice to do conservative things or liberal justice to do conservative things. Like people were afraid that O'Connor was just.
Not really, it indicates that even if people agree with the decision,
Sure.
the fact that it was ruled after.
But do you
shortly
have cards
after
that a
membership
liberal
change,
decision after a conservative?
Actually,
appointment?
that evidence doesn't actually make the delineation between liberal and
That's the
conservative.
bar, right? It says that
It
people were
simply-
afraid that O'Connor was going to overrule because she was a Republican, and people were afraid that
No,
liberal
the
justice
implication is that even if people agree
We're just
with
gonna
whatever
have
court
to-
decision will come down, if that court decision comes shortly after a membership change,
Yeah.
we've had 2, it
So-
will be seen as political, even if people agree with it.
would be seen as political. But
As a
people know the
political
politics of the judges that Bush should put up there. They know they're not big abortion fanatics.
Sure.
They're not big into the pro-choice. So how could that be seen as them exercising their political preferences?
Because Roberts and Alito have just been placed on the court,
Right.
it would be seen as a political decision.
All right. So that card's from 94. All right.